Hi Aquarius, welcome to your November 2018 reading. It's a general reading, so if you want something specific and personal to you, check out the link in the description. Also, feel free to check out your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a little bit more information. So check those videos out as well. If you're new here, I'm so happy you clicked on this video. If it resonates, like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff so we can get the message out here. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's do a 5-card spread for Aquarius for November, starting with the theme. What is the theme for Aquarius for November 2018? Let's see what the cards tell us today. All right, we have 3 cards out. All right. I asked for the theme and we got strength. Okay, so November is going to require you to facilitate or carry with you a quiet strength, right? This individual is quieting a lion. She is overcoming a lion's strength, and he could easily eat her. And yet she has this easy look on her face. She has confidence in herself and her ability to tame the beast. And in many senses, November is going to require or ask you to do the same thing. There are a lot of endings and new beginnings that are coming to you this month. And your advice is to know that you can handle this, whatever it is, whatever new expansive opportunity, a new job offer, new relationship, a birth even, whatever it is, there's new coming in. So the old is needing to be left behind. So next we have the 2 of Wands. The character is just itching to get away. This is the card of travel, and setting your sights on something better, leaving something in the past behind, like he's doing here. This one represents the past, and this represents the future, or the present moment, I mean. So leaving the past behind and presently deciding what direction would you like to go toward. Okay. With this new life that you are creating, what do you want it to look like? What direction? What path? Some of you might be traveling in the month of November. The next card we have out is the King of Cups. So if you are connecting with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, they are showing up very prominently in this reading. The King of Cups can be very emotionally manipulative. So I'm just going to get that out automatically. This is Scorpio season that we're in November for the majority of it. And Scorpios see through everybody. And because of this ability, they know very keenly how to, or this energy knows very keenly how to manipulate you, how to... Yes, we'll leave it at that, because this card is not a negative card. This is just something to watch out for, especially in the unexpected position that is in. So unexpectedly, there could be some authority figure, father figure, perhaps even a partner who is emotionally overbearing, or who could... Perhaps this is the person that you are deciding to leave behind, or this is the energy that you're deciding to leave behind, or move on from, right? Because the energy here, aside from being potentially manipulative, can also be very beautiful and deep, right? Scorpio season is about the depths. It's about going deep and eradicating and shedding light upon those things that can no longer remain hidden. So use this energy to flesh out what's actually going on, to check in with yourself and your own emotions, making sure that you indeed actually feel the way that you feel and it's not someone else insisting or manipulating you into feeling that way. Use your strength and your faith in yourself to be able to navigate that this month. So we're moving on from something towards something different. You are also checking in with yourself and your intuition and your own feelings to make sure that what's happening around you and the feelings you have inside of you actually belong to you and are not someone else's. Perhaps it's you that has the potential to be emotionally overbearing toward others, in which case there's some sort of caveat this month. In some way, the manipulation or the emotionality of the situation is going to come to a head in an unexpected form or fashion, maybe with your partner, a friend, a father figure, a boss. There's some sort of unexpected emotional outburst or conversation or feeling this month. So do the best you can to remember that emotions might be on high this month. Yours, the people around you, and so it might serve you well to be a little bit more sensitive to that and more aware of that. So as you move through November, you're not confused with why certain things are happening. Everyone's kind of on edge, experiencing a lot of endings and new beginnings, death even, because it's the season for it, right? So be mindful that people might not be themselves emotionally. Your advice this month is the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is about communication, about finding solid ground, and being changeable, being movable, finding a new direction. So take on that energy of the Page of Swords in terms of feeling things out and communicating how you feel. As an air sign, you might be feeling a little bit diminished in your own ability to express how you're feeling, or you might not feel like you have the right or the power to express yourself this month, maybe because of this King of Cups energy. So find ways to express your emotions in ways that honor you and the individual that you are trying to connect with. Be sensitive in your communications, knowing that other people might not receive it this month in the way that they would normally. The ground that the Page of Swords is standing on is not exactly solid, and that's the sense with any sort of new beginning or new direction. The path isn't necessarily laid out for you, but through communication and remaining open to whatever it is, it will soften the integration a little bit more. Focus on communication this month in a way that others can receive. Maybe not so cutting, not so harsh. Maybe add a little bit more emotional understanding to it. Or this could mean that maybe people are unsure of how to communicate certain things with you. So remain open to how other people are expressing themselves. Try not to take things personally this month as you're figuring everything out. Remember that lots of other people are figuring out the same, well, not the same things, but major things as well. So tensions are running high. Be mindful in your communications this month. All right. Outcome for the month of November. What is the outcome for November and Aquarius 2018? Let's get one card. Maybe two. 4 is too many. All right, so the next card out we have is the 5 of Wands, and this is another check-in card. Everyone has their own opinions, their own passions, their own ideas about how things should go, how far things should go. Too many cooks in the kitchen, essentially. So this month has the potential to be a month where you're bumping heads a little with the people around you, or maybe a lot for some of you. And again, this has everything to do with the fact that this is Scorpio season, the season of death, transformation, and rebirth. Tension, not to mention the retrogrades that we will have going on this month. We have Venus ending her retrograde on the 16th, and we have Mercury going in, I think, on that same day. So communication is going to suffer in a lot of or it could suffer if you are not preemptive about all of that. These retrograde seasons do not have to be contentious. This doesn't have to be here if you understand the sort of energy that everyone else is going through at the time. So this is not a month to ruffle feathers necessarily. This is more of a month of integration and emotional control. The ability again to take yourself out of the situation and see it from a higher perspective, from a bird's eye view, right? So take yourself out of that emotional realm and see what it would be like if you can imagine yourself watching yourself and your thoughts and your behaviors with other individuals. If you can remove yourself of the situation in that way, it will be less, these instances of conflict will be less emotionally charged. Okay, let's get you some goddess guidance here really quickly, especially with that being the outcome of November. Let's get some more solid advice as to how to move through this. Again, we started the reading out with the Strength card. The theme of the month is to have strength, and it's becoming clear why. There's going to be some conflict, some things to resolve, some endings. And as a result of that, you're going to need to maintain your strength and maintain your core confidence, your core sense of self, so that when these events or conversations or occurrences happen, you're prepared, right? Because you watch this video, because you understand that things are shifting for you. Even though it might not make sense right now, what direction it's going into, everything always occurs in divine order. Not sure if that one fell out or not. Let's get a more definitive one. That was Princess Diana. We'll see if she comes out again. Oh. All right. You have multiple messages. I'm not going to read the full version for you since there's multiple cards, but the first one is Irene, and she is of peace. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Next, we have Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. Guiding children. You are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Okay, maybe some of you, again, like I was mentioning, some of you might be working with children or giving birth to children. And the next, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Right? So love yourself enough to allow this new life to come to you. And hang on. Be patient this month. Be patient with yourself, with other people. There's a lot going on for you behind the scenes. And yeah, have faith. Have faith this month and keep your core centered on who you are. Okay? All right, Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching. Again, please share this with someone who you think could use it. And I will see you in another video. Bye.